Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P1684 indicates a performance problem related to the throttle valve return spring in the Honda Fit models from 2015 to 2020. The throttle valve's performance is crucial for engine management, controlling the airflow into the engine. If this system fails, it can significantly affect engine performance and drivability. The throttle body is located at the intake manifold and is responsible for regulating the amount of air entering the engine, thus controlling engine speed and power. Additionally, this issue may trigger various warning lights on the dashboard, prompting the driver to seek immediate attention. Proper diagnosis is essential to identify if the problem is temporary or a persistent failure requiring repair. The throttle body, which is involved in the vehicle's air intake system, primarily regulates airflow into the engine to adjust power and speed. The throttle valve return spring's role is to ensure that the throttle valve returns to its closed position when not being actively opened by the accelerator pedal. This spring is essential for preventing unwanted air intake, which can lead to erratic engine behavior. Its failure can result in DTC P1684 being triggered, indicating that the throttle valve may not return to its correct position effectively. This is especially critical at idle conditions, where precise control over air intake is necessary for engine stability. The throttle body is located at the intake manifold, making accessibility important for testing and repairs. Several factors can contribute to the activation of DTC P1684. A common issue is a malfunctioning throttle body, which may be unable to control airflow appropriately. If the throttle valve does not close correctly due to a broken or malfunctioning return spring, it can lead to performance issues. Additionally, poor electrical connections at the throttle body or PCM can prevent the throttle valve from receiving proper signals, causing erratic behavior. These connections should be checked for corrosion, looseness, or damage. Environmental factors, such as debris or carbon buildup within the throttle body, can also hinder the functionality and lead to this error being reported. Identifying the root cause is vital for effective repairs. Symptoms associated with DTC P1684 can manifest in several ways. One of the most immediate indicators is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard. Drivers may experience noticeable engine performance issues, such as a lack of power or difficulty accelerating. Erratic idle speed may also occur, with the engine fluctuating between different RPMs unexpectedly. Additionally, drivers may observe strange reactions when applying the accelerator pedal, where the vehicle may hesitate or respond inconsistently. Increased fuel consumption could also be another symptom due to inefficient throttle regulation. It is crucial to address these symptoms promptly to avoid further damage to the vehicle and ensure safe driving conditions. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P1684 involves turning the vehicle to the on mode, a crucial initial action to engage the onboard diagnostics system. Next, use the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to clear the current DTC, which resets the error memory. After clearing the DTC, start the engine and hold the RPM at 3000 to ensure the system is under load, as this step is essential to replicate conditions that may cause the error. Allow the radiator fan to activate, indicating sufficient temperature to assess performance under standard operating conditions. Following this, allow the engine to return to idle. Afterward, switch the vehicle off for 10 seconds to reset the system state before turning it back to on. Finally, use the HDS again to check for any pending or confirmed DTCs, primarily checking for P1684. In this step, Ensure the vehicle is turned off before proceeding to disconnect the intake air duct from the throttle body. This is vital to safely access the throttle valve without accidental activation while performing checks. Once disconnected, you will be able to manually manipulate the throttle valve. Push the throttle valve open and allow it to return. A key check here is observing whether the throttle valve returns smoothly and fully to its closed position. If the valve does return as expected, it indicates no physical obstruction or damage, and the throttle body may need cleaning. However, if the throttle valve does not return properly, replacement of the throttle body is necessary due to mechanical failure. After executing the necessary repairs, the final verification step involves clearing any remaining DTCs from the vehicle's system once again. This reset ensures that any still present errors are wiped from the diagnostic memory. Following this, a road test is essential to simulate typical driving conditions and observe vehicle performance. During the road test, monitor for any unusual behavior, such as hesitation or irregular RPM fluctuations. Verification of normal electrical signal returns is crucial, confirming that the throttle valve controls accordingly without erratic feedback. A successful validation of these parameters assures that the repair has resolved the initial issue effectively. Documentation of this process may aid future diagnostics or repairs by showing past issues and resolutions. Preventive maintenance is essential for the longevity and performance of the throttle system in Honda Fit vehicles. Regular cleaning of the throttle body can prevent carbon buildup, which may obstruct the throttle valve's movement and keep it functioning smoothly. Furthermore, it is vital to periodically inspect electrical connections associated with the throttle body and powertrain control module, PCM, for corrosion or looseness that could lead to intermittent issues. Keeping an eye on vehicle performance and monitoring for any abnormal symptoms, like erratic idling or check engine light activations, will allow early detection of any future faults. Adhering to these preventive measures will significantly reduce the likelihood of experiencing the P1684 DTC and ensure optimal engine performance. In conclusion, understanding DTC P1684 is pivotal for maintaining your Honda Fit's optimal performance. The throttle body plays a crucial role in controlling engine airflow and power management. If issues arise, timely diagnoses and repairs are critical to prevent further complications. Regular checks of the throttle body and associated components can mitigate risks associated with DTC P1684. Performing preventive maintenance not only safeguards against future faults, but also enhances overall vehicle reliability. By remaining proactive in troubleshooting and addressing potential issues promptly, drivers can ensure their Honda Fit continues to operate smoothly and efficiently over time. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.